iconcealandcarry.com.
George, as I gain this information, one of the questions that keeps coming to my mind is lasers. Are they important? For me personally, it seems like it might be something that would be good for me as I am just learning to shoot. So what is your idea on lasers and what do you think about that?
Well, a couple of the models that we have here in front of us, like this is the LCP from Ruger, and this is the LC9 from Ruger, and both of these have the lasers that we talked about in the previous video. And my opinion on the lasers is when you're doing something, when you're purchasing a firearm for home protection, a laser is a nice thing to have because you have that visual recognition, and then in a dark hallway or in your home when it's not well lit, that laser is actually going to almost act as a light. It will light up enough that you can see down a hallway. So the laser to me is a good training tool also. Because what you can do is you can do a lot of dry firing at home, especially with something like this that's got a short little grip on it. So what you can do is you can practice holding it and pulling the trigger and keeping that laser on a spot on the wall. So it can be used as a good training aid also. For the most part, the lasers are for essentially, I guess I want to put it like this, for no brain shooting. It instantly gives you a visual recognition, so you don't have to have your sight alignment, you don't have to bring the firearm up to your shoulders or your eye level, and you can just fire either from the hip or just you can stick it out there and you know where that round's going to go.
Now, if I go to a fire range, and maybe in the future, when yours is up and running, will I be able to shoot a gun without a laser and with a laser so I can see that which one is really best for me?
Absolutely. I do have this particular model here. I do have one of these without a laser too. It really is important, you know. Once you decide that once you've narrowed down the firearm that you think you like, you definitely don't want to just go with something because it has a laser on it. A lot of people look at it as it's a kind of a toy or a trinket to put on a gun, but in reality, it serves an ultimate purpose, and it's for the person that needs to fire quickly and accurately. So if you do end up wanting to purchase a firearm with a laser on it, go ahead and see if you can't shoot it beforehand or at least handle it without the laser also.
Wonderful.
And then, you know, another thing too is these are battery activated. If the battery dies, you still need to be able to shoot this without the laser. So you don't want to 100% rely on the laser.
Great tip. Didn't know that.
Right.
So again, great things and just discussing lasers. So thank you.